Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let's learn that today. Here we go. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. All right, guys. I'm Shawn Cheek of webpianoteacher.com. If you've ever tried reading music and you just couldn't do it, it was a barrier keeping you from all the music that you love, that you want to play, I'm here to take that barrier away. I've been teaching people to play without reading music for over 30 years. You can do it. You just have to pick the right lessons and you have to know how to practice. Let's learn this. All right, so if you're new to my lessons, I do recommend my Easy Piano Lesson series that's already on the website. It's for complete beginners, but it's also for people who need to get used to my method, kind of this notation, this crazy whiteboard that I'm using that works for millions of people. You may need to fill in some gaps there, so it'll be good for that as well. But if you're wanting to play Christmas songs, I have 34 on my website right now, and they're all the favorite stuff that you always hear on the radio that you grew up with. And it's great to play at family gatherings and as just in the background as a piano solo thing or with a sing-along. So I wrote them with that in mind. But let's get to the board. All right. Have yourself. I can't quite sing that low as the crooners do. You know, Bing Crosby and I guess we have Michael Bublé now. But do it in the key of C, make it easy for you. This second chord, my favorite chord. I mean, if you sit down at the piano and you just do this, then that's all you do. Somebody will be like, oh, he can play the piano. Just from hearing that chord, because it sounds so cool. I want to show you how to do that chord. But let's take a look here. We have C, G, C in the left hand. Here's our middle C, so we're down here. C, G, C, 5, 2, 1, have yourself. So there we are. And then we're going to go to E, B, E. Okay? Just a move over to here. That's all we're doing. Now the right hand, E, G, A, C. It's called a C add 6 because it's a C chord, and the sixth is the A in the middle if you care about that sort of thing. C6, and then an E with a third finger, and then this chord. Now the reason it sounds so cool is because you have G sharp on the bottom. Now sharp is just going to the right, whether black or white, as far as the key. So you have a G, no, that's called G, this is called G sharp. You have the D with a 2 finger, and the G with a 5th finger. Now, of course, when your thumb plays a black key, you have to slide up here in between the black keys a little bit to be able to do it. So get comfortable being there. G on the top. The reason, hear that bites, G sharp and G kind of has a dissonance, or it does have a dissonance. With the left hand, sounds very cool. Stevie Ray Vaughan used that all the time. Probably recognize it. And but here we go. Let's play from the beginning. All right. So you see what I mean? It works for just playing by itself. Or for sing-alongs. So both ways. And Christmas is great for doing this because you're not the center of attention. Everyone's busy eating fudge and watching football and fighting, and you're in the background just, hopefully not fighting, and you're in the background just playing. So you're setting the mood and having that Christmas holiday atmosphere without being the center of attention because everyone else is doing other things. It's a great way to start playing for people. You have to start working now. You can't wait till the holidays and it's too late to learn anything, so you gotta learn it now. Yourself is the C up here. So work on that one measure. Get it down. And then Merry Little Christmas. Let's go ahead and learn that next measure. A, C, G on the right. 1, 2, 5. Then an F. Then an ED for little. Merry Little. And then Christmas is F-A-C. 1, 2, 4. And then F, G sharp, B, D. 1, 2, 3, 5. The last chord. That chord sounds cool because it's a fully diminished 7th chord. I always call it, it sounds like you're tied to the railroad tracks. The train's coming. And you hear that. Diminished 7th chord. Now, the left hand, D, A, F. that is a wide stretch. If your hand is wide enough to reach that, great. If it's not, you can do it two ways. You can do this, you can roll it up, or you can just play the bass note and do this. Or whatever you do, you pivot on that second finger, right? And there are a lot of people who have smaller hands who are awesome piano players. They can't reach that, a lot of them. They just do this, and it works fine. Okay? And then there's an A in between the A you're already playing. Little Christmas, then G, D. Okay, so you keep holding this down while you change the pedal on top. So you put it all together. And stretch out the tempo. Don't try to play it metronomically or in a, like that. You want to take your time with it. And you can also roll the chords anytime you want. You can roll the first chord, and then roll the third one, or that one. Don't roll every chord because it gets to be monotonous then. But you can roll those chords sometimes. And even do this. See what I did there? I took the same chord, moved it up an octave, and made use of it again, and it sounds like I'm doing this awesome thing. And that's in the video and the lessons. On webpianoteacher.com, we learn the whole song, as well as 34 other Christmas songs all the way through. Now, 34 is maybe too much for you to do, so you have to decide how many you want to do. 3 is a good number. Get those 3 songs ready and prepare them to play. And right now in advance, so that when you have your family gathering or your holiday party or whatever you're doing, you can be the background music for it. It's a lot of fun to do that. And especially when someone starts singing the song along with everyone else, it's really fun to do that. Hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Talk to you later.